speaking about wisdom. You know, wisdom is this book. Right. But the point is at verse 4. But I'm going to start at verse 1. Okay. Say, Sirach 15:1. He that feareth the Lord will do good, and he that has knowledge of the law shall obtain her. Verse 2. And as a mother shall meet him, and receive him as a wife married of a virgin. Verse 3. With the bread of understanding shall she feed him, which is wisdom again, right. and give him waters of wisdom to drink, which is his word again. Verse 4. He shall stay upon her, which is wisdom, and shall not be moved, and shall rely upon her, shall rely upon his wisdom, right. and shall not be confounded. So when you rely on this wisdom, this truth, brought to you by Yahweh Shem Yahweh, which the elders taught us, all right? You can't be confounded, man, because the Lord is dealing with you, and you can't confound the Lord, all right? We just vessels, all right? The Lord is the one speaking through us, and can't no man confound the Lord, man. Right.
Blame, man. Why? Because we seeking this wisdom. Wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You had something? I was going to finish up. Okay, hold on. Let him finish. You got something?
I was going to bring out just a precept off of him real quickly. Book of Psalms, chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Right. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endures forever. So, in order for you to get this wisdom understanding, you got to follow his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. And that's why the Lord will keep feeding you with that wisdom and understanding. Right? But if you're going off, he ain't gonna deal with you, and he's gonna cast you out, like you see in a lot of brothers. A lot of brothers, you know, in GMS that you thought were looked at like, wow, man, and they had the knowledge. Lord's kicking them out, man.
And then look.
Yeah.
And you looking at it like, dang, he was in the truth for 6-7 years. The most absolute. Yeah. But Paul said a dispensation of the gospel has been committed to me. Whether you doing the right thing or not, the Most High have you teaching his word. Why? Because it ain't about you. It's about his elect. That's right. So you'll be pushing the word, but guess what? Edifying what you just brought out, if your ass ain't keeping the commandments, eventually the Most High gonna oust your ass, man.
And part of the commandments is being humble, especially to your teachers, man. Like, how y'all gonna buck up against the apostles, man? Yeah. Okay? That's the crazy thing, man. And that's why why people get so, what's it called? That pride, man. Because now they got a couple of scriptures down, they know the Israelites, all of a sudden now, they think they know everything. That's one of them stumbling blocks.
Yep. You can tell it's not them, though. That's how you know it's a spiritual thing. But nobody in their right mind gonna buck up to the elders. Tell them niggas got demons on them, man. Legions of demons. Cause you grow up, the elders teaching you, you know the first thing not to buck up to the elders, man, because the Lord directly dealing with them men. All right, you buck up to them, it's a rap for you, man. That's how you know it's demons fucking with them, man.
That's right. When the Most High kicks somebody out, or when he take that life from them, he always shows it, even physically or tangibly. Even with Saul. He said, Saul, kill all the Amalekites. And Saul didn't do it. That's why he took him out. It ain't just happen like one day, you know, I don't want you, Saul. Fuck that. Nah. Saul didn't do what the Most High told him. With Judas. Judas had to think in his mind and premeditate, hey, I'm finna go down there to the priests and all of that, and I'm finna go sell this man for money. He had to think about it, and he actually had to go down there and actually have that conversation and take the money. So it ain't just happen like that. The Lord always does it tangibly. A man might be in this truth, and he take him out. Sakari, 3 years selling drugs. It ain't just happened one day, you know. Nah, it was 3 years, and it took you to stop selling drugs to people. So it's always tangible. The Lord is just in everything that he does.
That's right.
And he shows his people. He's not the author of confusion. He's gonna show you why and then he exposed all these dudes. He exposed them all. Offenses that they did to elders and brothers. Talking down about the elders. Talking down on brothers.
Right.
That's what the Lord told Cain, right? He told Cain, if thou didst good, wouldn't you be accepted? All right. So that basically what the brother just said, if you're doing good, the Lord ain't gonna cast you out, man.
Right.
You gotta be doing something off. Most likely he's doing that shit behind closed doors, man.
Just like the situation by Moses that we were just bringing out, man. Because Moses didn't listen to the Lord, that's why he wasn't able to go enter into the promised land, man.
Right. And it's documented. That's the reason why. It ain't just because, you know what, I got tired with Moses. I wasn't feeling him. I just ousted him. Same thing with Solomon. The kingdom split, right? Why? Because he was believing all them women and getting into their philosophy. And he had known better. You know what I'm saying? The Most High always going to manifest the reason why he ousted you or why he disciplined you. He's a righteous power. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, like you said, them niggas who getting ousted, the proof in the pudding. You can't be calling brothers bitches.
Yeah.
What? That mean you didn't see Yahweh shine that man. That mean you in the wrong business. I see Yahweh shine every last one of these brothers, man.
Right.
No matter what we go, it'll never get to that point, man. And what it really boiled down to, niggas ain't got the fear of the Most High.
That's right.
But guess what? You gonna fear him. Guarantee you that. You gonna fear him.
It's back at Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Instruction, man.
As well as we gotta get some precepts.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for a appointed time. Vision of America getting destroyed, man. And you can see it right now. And these brothers that be going off and stuff, and that's their lot to go off in that. The vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. You know, because these prophecies is going to happen, man. And this prophecy about people falling out, prophecies about the destruction coming, it's going to speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So this destruction of America is coming right now, man. Everything in these scriptures, though it looks like it's taking a while, it's going to come to pass. Because these scriptures are faithful and true.
Right. And that's been going on since the days of Noah. Noah prophesied that it was going to flood, and it happened. The Most High prophesied to Abraham that his seed would go into captivity for 400 years in Egypt, and that's documented, and it can be proven. It was proven that the nation of Israel was going to go into slavery on ships in Deuteronomy. We hear. So what do you people, what is going to take? I know what it's going to take. It's going to take for this place to be laid utterly desolate for y'all to understand that the Most High means business.
Right.
That's what it's going to take nuclear cleansing. Why? Because your minds have been dilapidated. The so-called white man did an excellent job on you people. And like I said last week, all these other nations doing their job. The Elamites, all these people being wicked, the so-called white man with his wickedness, everybody's doing his job except these people on this side. Y'all walking after the lust of the heathens when you're supposed to be the rulers of the earth, man. So guess what? That's off. That's a false balance. That's an abomination to the Most High. So he got to destroy that shit and start anew, man. And bring the nation back through his elect seed. That's all. It ain't algebra. It's simple math. 1 + 1 = 2.
Second Ezra 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Second Ezra 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And that's the Lord. He's saying, go out on the street and speak the words of prophecy. Prophecies is meaning to say before something happens. Which I will put in thy mouth, says the Lord, because it's not us that's speaking, it's through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai that we're able to come out here and do this.
That's right.
He said, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Because all these scriptures we know through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai is true. Fear not in imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. You know, so we're not supposed to fear that. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. These 2/3 and these heathen, well, the heathen, they don't have faith. These 2/3, they're going to die in that. They're going to die in scoffing and not believing and talking, not taking heed to the prophets and what the brothers and the apostles say, coming out there with love, trying to edify them. You know, they're going to die in that.
Because they unfaithful. They unfaithful. The people on this side, man, y'all are unfaithful. And then what adds injury to insult is that y'all be up in the wicked ass harlot houses with the Bible. But y'all unfaithful to it. Y'all don't believe in it. The incredulity of y'all don't trouble us because y'all don't believe in the scriptures. Y'all can come up and recite maybe a scripture that your pastor say all the time, but you don't believe in the whole thing. That's why y'all gotta die, man.
That's right.
These wicked ass churches that y'all go to, man. Say, but the pastor, he spoke into my life. And this and that. Man, if he ain't tell you that your ass under curses and broke down Deuteronomy 28, tell your ass that you're an Israelite and that this place is finna go down, then the shit wicked, man.
This is what you said. This Acts 8:30. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, Understand thou what thou readest?
Understand what you read. Keep going now, keep going. Because they don't understand what they read, man. But Philip about to go into it furthermore.
Verse 31. And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me?
Right there. Except some man should guide you. And who gonna guide you? A blind person? Because that's what's going on. Blind leading the blind.
Yep.
Philip told the eunuch from Ethiopia, how should you, what the Ethiopian said, how can I learn unless some man teach me? You gotta have a righteous man teach you. Well, a man with the righteous spirit on him, a Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
See, the scriptures tell you in Matthew 13, go through the straight gate, right? The narrow gate. Everybody and their mama go to these fucking wicked ass churches. So that cut that shit out right there. You got more on that?
Yeah. And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
Yeah, he desired someone to actually see the eunuch from Ethiopia. He was humble. He understood that he needed to be taught. That all the shit that he knew before was false. It was vain. It was wicked. And he asked Philip. He saw the Lord in Philip and said, "I need you to teach me." See, people will come up here. Somebody get Ezekiel 33 and 30. See, you might have some people come up here and they might be like, "Hey, y'all," they might honk their horn, seeing us out here because our words. Because they hearing us say fuck the white man and all that shit. But that you still don't want to be taught. You just being a fucking cheerleader for a quick second, man.
Like the dude with the dog, you know, the shit resonated. Oh, that's cool, yeah. But yeah, I gotta go walk my dog. Come up here and learn. But that, you know what that go back to? A nigga prideful. You can't tell a nigga nothing, man. He already know it all. I know it all. Like you can't be taught. Look. For us to obtain this knowledge, we had to say, you know what? I was wrong. I need to be taught. I need to put in thousands of hours to be taught the true gospel. And that's the sacrifice that we did. And guess what? About a year ago, we were wearing the Star of David. Now, we had to say, oh shit, I was fucked up, I was wrong. Had to take that shit off. And you know, that's what it is. It's constantly being corrected in this thing, man. We ain't settled on our, you know, okay, we got the truth, that's it. Nothing else, you can't tell me nothing else. Nah, you ever learning in this thing. But a nigga, whatever he believes, he got it, that's it.
They They rebellious and they take counsel, but not of the Most High. They take counsel until they pastor. They really worship their pastor, man. You got something to say?
God, that's perfect. There's the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 7. Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, this is Yahushua speaking. Verse 8, this people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
Their heart is far from the Most High and His Son. They'll even take this Bible and sleep with it. They'll have it in their bed. Don't read none of it. They'll sleep with it or have it on their dresser or their nightstand or whatever. And they say, Lord, Lord. But they don't follow it by their heart, follow the Most High through their heart. Yeah. That's why I ride with the Bible on the dash. Motherfucking gunplay. And you got niggas screaming that shit. Just because they heard another nigga screaming.
Hey, Gunplay said he did black magic to beat his case, man. But he ran with a Bible on the dash.
You niggas is wild, bro. Niggas that have the Bible open on top of the TV next to their makeshift altar, and every day they'll just flip the page.
Have a Bible and they eating some ribs, licking their fingers while they eating some motherfucking ribs.
Got ribs staying on the
God.
barbecue.
God damn. Y'all don't follow the scriptures, man. The scriptures tell you in the Old Testament and the New, so you don't follow none of it. That New Testament, Old Testament shit, that shit squashed, because we can get into the New Testament and tell you that y'all ass going off.
Right.
Right.
And you ass sitting under sin. You can have a conversation with a so-called Christian. Oh, the Lord, He saves you, and it's not about what you do, it's about how you feel in your heart. Man, we can squash that shit. The scriptures say the law is spiritual. And that we don't cast the law away. I ain't saying it verbatimly, but we establish the law.
Right.
You're supposed to follow it to the best of your ability, you fucking wicked ass, unrepentful dumbass. That's what it is. You just being unrepentful, man.
I gotta finish up. Let's get to the key. That's the key point. Verse 9. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
The commandments of man, you got to go to church on Sunday. Don't the scripture say on the 7th day have rest? Even in this, they tell you that Sunday is the first day of the fucking week. So even that's not off, even to their own understanding. Even to Esau's understanding. Going to church on the fucking Sunday. Or you worshiping the sun. To their own fucking understanding, man. The scriptures say, he that believes in me, as the scriptures say. So if you read the scriptures, it tell you that this is a dark-skinned man. But you continuously following and worshiping this fucking faggot Edomite.
Right.
You got that Quran?
I found the same shit he was using.
Anybody got a precept?
I got one.
Well, you can get that one. And then I'm gonna get back on
This is Ezekiel 33 and 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people are still talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
Yeah, they be talking about it. They be talking. People that we done talk to, all the brothers. People that we done talk to, but people who don't walk by. Hey, man, check out what the cuz talking about, man. It might be your cousin. It might be they might find your videos on YouTube somehow, which done happen to brothers. They might find your videos and hey, check out what them boys on. Go ahead.
Verse 31, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
Yeah, so sometimes you might actually get some of these people on this side to actually sit and listen. But they ain't gonna do it. We could tell them, hey, that cross on, you need to take that cross off, bro, and break it down to the white meat. Then see him next week, still got the cross on, and the week after that, still got the cross on. Then he start bugging out. Go ahead, Doc.
For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
With y'all mouth, y'all show much love to the Lord, man. With y'all mouth, y'all do that. And y'all ain't even, but the Lord got y'all in a trick bag. You can't supplant them because the scriptures say there's only one name that you should be saved by. So you still calling on Jesus in the first place. Got him. But still, okay, they saying Jesus and they saying it. They act like they saying it sincerely. They say Lord, Lord, but y'all ain't following him at all. Y'all don't want him to come back and get his vengeance, and that's the main one of the main things on his mind.
Verse 32, and lo, thou art unto me as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and that can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Yeah, so you got some people who be like, hey, bro, that shit sound good, bro. You need to stay on that shit. Coming into the shoot, we done had old friends from the world. Well, it might been a span of months where they acting like they want to be down with this Israel thing. Getting down, they probably learned the name, but they was just doing it because it sound good to them. But they don't want that bitter when they hit the stomach.
Cause they heard Chingy's song,
Yeah.
King Judah. They heard that shit. Oh shit, Chingy's song, yeah.
Yeah, and it had a nice little beat to it and shit. You know.